Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ
ready
LeMahieu.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Second.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 99.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And very quickly they're two gone to start the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop.
Pitch on the way.
Gregorius.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Digging in, Roman Quinn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
Roman.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5.
Harper.
Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. A ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
He'll try again. 1-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez will be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Cesar.
Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Stepping in, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there. 2 gone. So striding in, Maikel Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit on the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So here now's the pitcher, Vince Velasquez.
The pitcher.
Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Riding in once again, Roman Quinn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he... Here's Brett Gardner now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Austin Romine.
Austin Romine.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. And now Bryce Harper, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring up the
17.
Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, JT Realmuto. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1-1. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. The 1-2. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now the pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Judge.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he struck him out. His 7th of the. Gene Segura standing in. First delivery to him on the way.
Phillies, the shortstop.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Judge is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. And man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Afternoon for Boston.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Mookie Betts.
Fouled off.
First. Pitch, 4 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Standard Bogart.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Striding in, Roman Quinn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now Bryce Harper. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And there's out number 2. Ready now, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off the Boston.
Here's the first pitch to him.
J.D. Martinez.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Smiley playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Smiley's ready. Here it is on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
The center fielder
from the stretch.
Andrew.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Sam Travis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 1-0 the count. And he popped him up. Segura is calling for it. He's there to make the catch, and wow, the runner breaks for second. A tag, and he is out at second base. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 1 for 4. Trying to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. And that's the first out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Segura leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Drew Smiley. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. That's wide, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Striding into the box, Scott Kingery. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
The pitcher, Eduardo.
Settling in now, Eduardo Rodriguez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the. Digging in to try it again. Roman Quinn, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. Quinn on at first, nobody out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop,
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And there's one down now. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. In the air now, out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes. In now, Quinn. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
The center fielder.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. DeGrom, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. McNeil going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to...
The first baseman, Reese.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead. And turn that baby loose.
Here's the 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 3-2 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded softly to the right. Alonso takes it in. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Peter Alonso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 20.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. J.D. Davis the next at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Fastball well outside. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Line to the right side, and that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next the switch hitting Stanford product Jed Lowry, and the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Gene Segura standing in. In previous duels with DeGrom, he has a 3 for 12 line. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis moves over, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Into the corner and slicing foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting it, the pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fast. Here's Todd Frazier now. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Frazier 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit in the air to right field. Harper giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Jacob deGrom.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Jeff McNeil. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the runner from first comes around to score. So striding in, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Hard liner to center field. Quinn will get there, and he puts it away to into the box now. Scott Kingery as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
No left fielder.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
1-1 the count. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Roman Quinn. Runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Davis has it in his sights. One down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Frazier camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The count now at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now
first delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And there are 2 away now. Here's Jed Lowry now. A base hit in his first trip.
Jed Lowry.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. High and deep to right center. McNeil on the move. He's there and records the first out. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. As a look, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Swinging a blooper to the right side. McNeil moving forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So digging in now Maikel Franco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Belted high and deep into right center. McNeil racing back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping into the box, Zach Eflin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swinging a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able. Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos will start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Segura fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2-2 the count. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is ready for another shot now. Roman Quinn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Roman.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Taken high and deep to right. McNeil ranging back, still going back, and it's gone. And now Bryce.
The right fielder, number 3. Right.
Now here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Conforto has a play. 1 down. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McNeil is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
One 0 count. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that will get down out there. Throw into third. Now to the plate, Gene Segura. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ahmed Rosario.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
No, that's
Too low, 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This is line to left. Kingery has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Conforto is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Peter Alonso is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Maikel Franco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he can't field it cleanly. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Digging in, Zach Eflin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. He went right back after the very next hitter. And I think that's going to be the last pitch he throws in this one. And indeed it is. That's all, says the home plate umpire. He's ejected from the ball game. And you could see that one coming a mile away.
Yeah, at this point, it's just becoming a matter of player safety. You can't have a guy out there hitting back-to-back hitters. It certainly looks suspicious.
Your
but
attention, please.
Brad Brock will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Oh, no, he muffed it. Franco on third, Eflin on second, Kingery on at first with nobody out. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Davis. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
The right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First delivery to him on the way. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run scores. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. 2 runs have scored. Now 3 runs are in.
Up next for Philadelphia. The first baseman,
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 11 runs.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, standing in, Roman Quinn. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here comes the first pitch.
Quinn.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty B, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Torres moving to his left, one down. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Line but speared on a hop, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Batting fourth.
So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide, 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the run at first will be in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the center fielder.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
The first baseman, DJ.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
This will kick up against the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Breaking ball called just a bit low. LeMahieu on third with two out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Cesar Hernandez.
No balls and a strike to count. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And it's fouled away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Kingery is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela to try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now that's popped up. Real Muto waits on it, and that retires the side. At the plate, Michael Franco, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Another 0-2 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball well outside. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. And in steps Scott Kingery. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. Hit in the air to shallow center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. 3rd inning, no score to this point. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the Edwin Encarnacion now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The designated hitter.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in, Austin Romine as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Romine.
The 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Encarnacion aboard here at first with nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Eric.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The set and the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Drives it out to deep right center field. Judge is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. He's ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Segura shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gregorius.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Cesar Hernandez.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
LeMahieu's got it. The tag, and he is out. Gene Segura standing in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he misses it. Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jay Bruce.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Into the box, Michael Franco hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Torres over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Kingery. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roman Quinn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Torres has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Giorgella. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pingree is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Grounded down the third baseline. The next 3-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Right fielder, number 3. Bryce
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it